Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I am doing a glitter vinyl split, but it's almost all glitter. So I'm starting with a 20-ounce skinny from the Stainless Depot, and I spray painted this a gray. Perfect gray is what it's called. I didn't have white, and this was the lightest that I had, and it's got gray in the vinyl anyway, so it would work. But this vinyl, I absolutely am obsessed with it. It's from the Vinyl Cottage, and it's so pretty. So I'm going to use this vinyl on half of the tumbler, and then the other half we're going to glitter, but I'm going to end up doing a kind of a cheat glitter over the entire vinyl as well. So right now I'm just cutting the vinyl, that's what it's called, the vinyl, to the size that I need. It's approximately 4 3/4 inches by just under 8. So that'll cover half of the tumbler. So I'm peeling off the back of this and cutting off the backing like I always do, placing it back on so that it makes it easier to apply to the tumbler. Once I'm done with that, I will go ahead and make sure that this is pretty much perfectly straight by using this tool from the Cami Page Boutique, and I'm just drawing a line so that I can line up my vinyl to that line, and it helps it go on straight. Everything that I use will be listed in the description box below, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. So I pull off the backing of that and place down the vinyl, smooth it out, and put on the rest of the vinyl. And then the bottom part was perfectly fine, but the top part did need cut off, and I'm just using my cup edging tool from the Cami Page Boutique to cut off that top portion, and the top and the bottom will get glittered as well. So I'm going to take this, I think it's like a 1/2 inch painter's tape, and I'm going to put this on the other side. Every other stripe, it's going to be like a whitish gray stripe and a pink stripe. So I'm placing the second stripe as my placeholder, and then I'll put the third one on and then remove that second piece of tape so that it I can use it as a placeholder for the next one. So I continue to do this, and then I will take it out and spray paint it I believe it was rustic pink by Rustoleum. It's like a blush color. So I do use that to spray paint the entire tumbler except for the bottom and where I have all the vinyl. So I'm going to tape off what I don't want pink, and then it'll stay that gray color. So this is what we have so far, and I'm going to use Pinky Promise by Peachy Olive Glitters and place this over the wet spray paint to use as my adhesive. And as soon as I get that on there, I will immediately remove the tape so that it doesn't dry like that, and then pull up any of that glitter. This is what we are dealing with so far. And I'm just going to let this dry for a bit, and then I will brush away any excess glitter. Once that is dry, I'm going to use my Crystalac glitter glue to put all over the front of this vinyl and all of the gray paint that is still showing. I'm going to use the glitter glue as my adhesive, obviously, and I make sure to do a really good coverage, but not so thick that it's dripping. I do end up switching to a bigger brush here because there's a lot of coverage on this vinyl. So I do use a bigger brush and smooth all of that out so that there is enough glue that the glitter will adhere to, but not so much that it's dripping. So once that's done, I'm going to use Manifest. I got this in my Peachy Olive Glitter Peachy palette this month. It's a collab with the Misfit Makers. It's a stunning glitter that really works well with the Pinky Promise as well. So I'm covering all of the vinyl, and it's kind of hard to see right now, but once we do put epoxy on, it does brighten up, but you can still tell that there's glitter on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and but put on the rest of the glitter glue on the bottom and then in each of the stripes as well. And use that same Manifest glitter. And here we are, and I love it. So I'm going to let this dry for 2 to 3 hours before we add epoxy. And once that glitter glue has dried, I do add a coat of epoxy, and you can see here where the vinyl side does brighten up, but you can still see the glitter shimmering. So I do let that spin, and after 2 coats, I found the exact image that's on the vinyl. I found it on Creative Fabrica. So I went ahead and printed up 2 of them, sanding down any rough spots that there might be. But I printed out 2 and cut out 2. And you'll see why I almost always cut out 2 of the same image. I was trying to line up the skull in the middle and not thinking that the flower on the right side of it would not actually make it fit all the way that I wanted it to. So pulled that off, and we're going to try again. This vinyl that I'm using as a printable vinyl by Koala, I will list that in the description box as well. And so now I'm getting smarter and I'm cutting out this so that I can actually kind of test where it's all going to sit. I didn't want to fold this in half and have that crease on there, so I just cut off the back and then, of course, made sure that it all was even and placed it down. And once that was done, I did seal this with a few coats of Rustoleum Clear coat spray, and I did cut out, there were some pieces that didn't cut out all the way, and I wanted to make sure to cut those out so that it would be the way that it should be. So then after I seal it twice with the Rustoleum Clear, I do give this 2 final coats of epoxy. And here it is all done. I'm so obsessed with this. It's so beautiful. But this will be available on my website if you are interested. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.